I'm going to take you on a tour of a local market in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, one of the world's most affordable, delicious, and intriguing countries. And challenge you to watch how many Vietnamese street foods we can eat for under $10. All right, so we're gonna start off at the market tour in Cho Ba Chu with some Banh Cuon, which is one of our favorite breakfast dishes in the market. Xin chào chị. Tôi muốn một Banh Cuon trứng. All right, so you can see she's pre-prepped these. These are like a steamed and very thin rice crepe stuffed with a little bit of ground meat and some mushroom. They're already pre-cooked, and then she's just gonna plate them up. I'd imagine some fermented pork sausage. That looks like a char kway sausage. And a little bit of nam nyung. We get our nice plate. This will be a good start to our full day in the market. Just gonna do a complete food tour of this whole market, up and down every stall. And what better way to start the day than this gorgeous plate of Banh Cuon. Yeah, that looks absolutely delicious, man. Beautiful. Come on, Chi, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start the day off with a Banh Cuon chung. So this is the crepe roll, and we've got it, of course, with a little bit of nuoc cham. So this is some fish sauce with a little bit of sweetened sugar, probably watered down, maybe a hit of vinegar, and a whole bunch of fresh chili. We got our beautiful little pour shot overneath here. Woo, just go all in, and let's dig into this. You can see nice thin crepes. They're almost like what you call sometimes Buddha's feast in dim sum. Similar to that Cantonese dish, it's rice flour, thin crepe with coconut milk. Have some of the fermented pork sausage here. It's one of my favorites. It's got a little bit of funk, like it's alive, fermented stuff. Let's get our first bite of the actual Banh Cuon. Really nice, soft, tender, intense flavor with that nuoc cham. There's a lot of sweetness, a lot of spice. I want to try and get a couple bites in here with the bean sprout, some of this char kway sausage, and it's like a bit of Vietnamese basil, as well as the fried up shallots. This is classic. Wow. Absolute mouthful. The char kway is nice, very salted. It's like a forced fresh meat, and the tenderness. Awesome breakfast, perfect way to start our tour of the market. If you've never joined us before, I'm Evan, this is Noodlehead, touring Southeast Asia, checking out all the local street food and market stalls. We're doing our ultimate tour of Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City today. What is this? This is like some sort of deep fried rice ball, glutinous. It looks like there's maybe baby clams in there. Or like a deep fried glutinous rice cake stuffed with baby clams. I've never had that. Incredible. This did not disappoint. Absolutely delicious. Banh Cuon, fantastic way to start our ultimate street food tour, Ho Chi Minh City Market. All right, so we started off our tour with a little bit of Banh Cuon chung nam, which is like the thin fried crepe roll. Next up, we're gonna get into a Saigonese classic, the ốc len sao yua, or little sea snails, served with a coconut milk sweet sauce. So let's get into it. There's some right here. Xin chào chị, tôi muốn một ốc len sao yua, small. Come on. Stuff looks absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to dig into it. All right, so next up we have a little bit of this. This is the ốc len, or a little like sea snail or cockerel, and it is cooked slowly, simmered in a little bit of coconut milk and some sua, in other words, a sweetened condensed milk. Oh, super sweet, delicious. You get a little bit of that sea brine. These are harvested just outside of the city, sometimes in the city or in the rice fields. It is a classic Saigonese street food, perfect for a little snack midday as you walk through the market. Also absolutely delicious as a beer or late night accompaniment. These are fantastic. And as you can see over my shoulder, a plate of these is only gonna set you back 40K, so we're talking less than $2 US, about $1.60 for a beautiful little appetizer. I can eat these all day. They're also a little bit of accompaniment here. It looks like a little bit of kefir or lime leaf. These ones have actually curdled a bit. And I gotta say, not the most incredible, but if you go and check out like a seafood street or Banh Cuon street, an op bar in District 1, like the gangs, you're gonna get this made to order, and the sauce will probably be a little bit nicer finished. If you haven't checked out our video from Banh Cuon, I'll put it up here, post it in the info card, and you can check that out for sure. Get a couple more of these in. So the classic move, as Johnny, our cameraman, taught us, is to do the scoop. You scoop up a little bit of sauce and then just slurp it out. It is fun. This is like ugly, delicious, fun eating. You can see she's also got a whole array. She's got a couple oysters in here, a lot of clams, some more cockerels, some more curved sea snails, beautiful looking stuff, mussels, and then finally some steamed crab. So this is like a full seafood treat in here. These are cold too, they've been chilled, so it might not look like it, but I think the hygiene level of this market is pretty good. Everything is spotless. Like if you look at these counters, don't be afraid that the price is gonna scare you off or you can't get quality for $1.50, because this is fantastic. The only mess here is the mess I just made when I was eating. So good. I could literally eat like a kilo of these. The coconut milk is just so fatty and fresh. It's like literally congealing on top. Really nice. We're gonna get deeper into the market now. We started off with a little bit of Banh Cuon, so the crepe or spring roll, and then we got into some op or sea snails. Now it's time to get into some bigger dishes. We're gonna have to get ourselves a bowl of pho, some hủ tiếu, actually start eating the noodles. Let's go. This looks like a little bit of bun thit nung. They're grilling the pork. So this is the thit nung, or the grilled pork that's been sweet and marinated. And you can see it over some beautiful charcoal flames. Let's get some B-roll of that. This is a popular spot. It's absolutely packed in here, and you can tell why. The meat looks fantastic. Woo, we gotta get ourselves some of that. Xin chào chị. Mal nong. Look at this stuff. This is stacked. All of this meat looks so beautiful. There's also some nem nung, so the packed sausage roll in there. You can see these ones are served up with a spring roll as well. Super busy stall in here. Beautiful bowl of noodles. Oh yeah. What do you think, Johnny? Should we get ourselves some bun thit nung? Those bowls look delicious. We're at Chua Ba Chua, and we're gonna get into a first bowl of bun thit nung. This is from Long Tan, and it looks absolutely delicious. You can see there's some pickled shallot in here, as well as some carrot daikon, and the bowl is phenomenally beautiful. So there's the bun at the bottom, the rice vermicelli, a little bit of Vietnamese basil, as well as some lettuce. There's the nem nung, or like a stuffed grilled pork sausage. The bun thit nung, which we saw them cooking up over the charcoal, and it is like candied. It is so beautiful. I can't wait. Oh my God, the marinade is so sweet, so delicious. There's literally like a crisp crackle on the edge of that pork. It is fantastic. We've also got a little spring roll on top, which adds some crunch. This is like finished with the scallion oil and the peanuts. The classic, quintessential southern noodle dish in Vietnam. If you haven't watched my 24 hours in Saigon video, I'll link it up here. In that, we go to District 4 and eat at the market there. This is a more beautiful, I have to say, bowl than that. I can't wait to dig into it. It's the southern equivalent of bun cha, bun thit nung, and it looks gorgeous. Let's get in here. Let's stir this up. Whee. You can hear it is, man. It is packed in here. There's like a literal traffic jam in this market, but you gotta do it. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Sometimes we're in Saigon. The food, I promise, is worth it. Our first bite there, get a close-up of the sausage, the grilled nem nung. It's going in the mouth. Oh my goodness, the combination, the fatty rendered pork, the delicious fresh herbs, this is fantastic. nong, as they say, an incredibly delicious bowl of noodles. Wow. Wow. This is one of the better versions of buntit nong I've ever had in my life. Highly recommend it, man. So good. Haven't even got in on the crunch of the spring roulette. There's a little bit of paella here. That is what makes eating in Saigon and Vietnam so special. The street food here has this just like lush, vibrant, incredible, verdant amount of foliage. There's so many herbs, so many greens. And instead of getting weighted down, the noodles are served cold. Perfect on a day like today. It's got to be 36 degrees in here, if not hotter. And it ends up almost eating like a salad. It's noodles, you're getting your carbs, you're getting your protein, but it has the lightness, the freshness of a tossed salad. It is just beautiful and incredible food. I am so blessed and lucky to be here. Look at that little bit of pork belly in there as well. Oh my God. Some cucumber for sunny side. This is a fantastic bowl. And we gotta tell you, this is 40K. Again, like nothing but the hit list of Saigonese food here at Choba Chu Market, and nothing we've eaten has been more than $1.50. Like, this is real. We're doing a $10 challenge here. We're gonna get 7 plates of food for under $10 US. Unreal. Let's get it. Look at this meat. Pickled onions, the fresh lettuce, the carrot, cucumber, the bun. I mean, this is just fantastic. A beautiful bowl of noodle salad. Let's get one more bite. There's some sweetness, some citrus. It really has everything. All right, so we're deep in the heart of Choba Chu. It's so loud here. There are literally bikes and traffic driving right through the market. There's a sugarcane grinder behind us, but we just gotta go for it. This is a bowl of chao ka. So originally I thought I was getting a bowl of noodles because there's vermicelli in here. It is noodles, but it's also rice porridge. It's not being served with the soup. So we're getting a double carb on this one. We got the rice porridge as well as the noodles. And then that's topped off on some bean sprouts and a little bit of the greens, the rau mung. Finished off with fresh scallions, some crunchy peanuts, and then these big, delicious pieces of steamed fish. So let's get it. Oh, yeah. Really healthy dose of black pepper in there. We're gonna hit that with a lime. Get some chili and spice it up. This has a good amount of seasoning in it. It's scalding hot. Now I totally get why she was simmering this up and cooking it. It's because it was a rice porridge and not the soup, right? The soup would have been labeled in. My bad, but you're learning. That's the whole point, to get out here to eat some food. Oh yeah, nice change. Really smooth, relaxed fish taste. Just a bit of salt, a bit of that briny, fishy taste, but the fish itself, very tender. I imagine it's a catfish. You see a lot of the wigglers with the big mustaches around the city. This is really nice. I just got a couple bowls of this. It'd be an awesome start to your day. If you're not like a rice porridge person, I think it's kind of weird to imagine porridge being so savory, like served with fish, fish stock, bubbled up, herbs, all that stuff. But I'm telling you, it's a dish that'll open up your mind and change how you feel, both about fish and seafood, and how you feel about porridge for breakfast. It's another classic. All the flavors are there. It looks so simple and so plain, but punched up with that green and that red, the flavors are intense. And again, this one's 35K, so even cheaper. We're talking about $1.20 for this bowl of food, and it's a full meal. You're getting 600 or 800 carbs out of this. Honestly, if you're a Westerner visiting Vietnam for the first time, if you're a tourist and you're a little intimidated by this kind of food or trying something new, you gotta do it at least once. If you've been to China or a Chinese restaurant, you'll have heard a similar dish called congee. Here in Vietnam, it's called chow. Chow ca. Wonderful bowl. I'm Evan, this is Noodlehead. We're doing a $10 challenge today in Cho Ba Cha Market. Market, how do you say it? Ba Cha? Ba Cho? Ba Chu? Cho Ba Chu? In Cho Ba Chu. So we are deep in Binh Tan. It is loud, it is fun, but the food is absolutely fantastic. We're on to our fourth bowl of food here, and we're only at about $5. Pretty good. Let's get it. We've had 4 dishes so far, and we are still just floating around $6. Unbelievable, we got $4 left. So we started off with the Banh Cuon. Oh my God, this is the quietest it's ever been in this market. This is phenomenal. After that, we hit up the Op Len Sao Yua, or the snails in coconut milk. We went in and got an incredible bowl of bun tit nung, the noodle salad, vermicelli style, served up with a bunch of fresh herbs and the grilled pork over hot coals. Stepped in here for some chow ca, which is essentially a double carb banger. So we had a rice porridge, congee style, served with some vermicelli, super spicy bowl with some steamed fish on top. We're gonna step in now and get ourselves a drink. So I'm gonna get a rau mua, which is like a green or herb smoothie concoction. Let's do it. Xin chào chị. Toss not the che. Chị ơi. Tôi muốn một rau mua.
Rau má.
Dạ, rau mua.
Rau má dừa.
Dừa.
Rau má dừa à? Nói được không? Rau má coconut á.
Yeah, Yua, coconut, it's good. All right, so I'm excited to see how she does this. I've never tried this before. It's like a green or herb smoothie made with a fresh coconut. So she's gonna hack open the coconut, get it all those greens, blend them together, and I'm gonna film some B-roll of this. Mad skills. Love it. Straight into the blender with the entire coconut, and then she's gonna get these like handfuls of fresh herb in there. After a couple bowls of noodles and carbs, I'm hoping this will freshen us up. I'm excited. This is the healthiest thing I've had in my life. Look at that greens, huh? I'm almost a vegan. If I eat this, does it make me a vegan? I feel like I'm a vegan, yeah. Honorary vegan. It's like when you get a doctorate from a school even though you didn't study. If I have this after 4 meat dishes, it makes me a vegan for the next 12 minutes. You're welcome, Mom. There it is. Blending up. Yum. Let's get it. This is a rau ma yua, so it's like a fresh green herb, like a kind of river or water spinach, blended up with the milk from inside of a coconut. I've asked for it to be not sweetened, so if you want no sugar, you have to say hum dung. So it's a rau ma yua hum dung. Rau ma yua hum dung. 5 words to get a drink, folks. But if you drink this, it's gonna cure all your ills and you're magically gonna be a vegan, and you're gonna be able to eat 3 more dishes to hit our goal of $10 today. Okay, you know what? This honestly tastes exactly like the kind of $12 smoothie you get at like Booster Juice or some fancy health vegan spot, and I'm pretty sure it cost us about 70 cents. So let's get into that. Oh, on the second sip, I literally grew a new liver. You know that? You can grow a new liver. So all of the alcohol, 40 years of alcohol washed away with a single sip of this greens. If I believe it, it's true, right? You can believe your destiny. My manifest destiny is to become a vegan for 35 seconds in Vietnam by drinking a rau ma yua hum dong. Real talk, 6 out of 10. I don't get it. It's like green milk. It's like green milk with a spinachy aftertaste. It's refreshing. It's about 38 degrees in here plus humidity, 100% humidity. It is refreshing. I'm gonna stick to being a noodle head though. No vegan head for me yet. Cheers. Let's get back into the market. 4 dishes. We just stopped and had our vegan drink. We're feeling healthy and ready to eat some more. We are at this beautiful stand, Ma Chu, so like Grandma Chu or Madame Chu. And she's making up Banh Cuon, which is the huge crepe, as well as Banh Cuon, which are little mini versions. So we're gonna get after the snack version, save a little bit of space for another bowl of noodles. Because I think we're gonna get at least 2, maybe 3 more dishes for under $10. Choi, tôi muốn một Banh Cuon. How much is it? Sao? Yeah, sao Banh Cuon. It's a really nice dish. So it comes from up the coast near Vung Tau. And they're these little coconut milk egg tarts. Let's get in there, see how she does it. Ooh. Got a pre-mixed batter. It's gonna be a bunch of rice flour as well as some coconut milk and possibly a little bit of chunks of coconut in there as well as some seafood. And these usually go into a specialized cooker. So they're a little like egg cup or almost like teacup style cooker, and they're really nice. Put a nice crunch on the bottom. You can see they got like that golden edge and rim in there. So that's what we're gonna be after when we get ours. This right in there, this golden crunchy rimmed edge. Each one usually gets topped with its own shrimp. It's an awesome snack. They are crunchy, delicious, and savory. And let's just watch as she prepares.
Nếu mà không nhổ cái cũ thì cái mới xong rồi Liễu chất ra dĩa 1 phần 10 cái cho Quốc Hoài ăn đi, rồi cô bé đó 10 cái.
Beautiful dish of Banh Cuon. Those look ready for eating. So next up on this gluttonous eating tour, the $10 challenge in Cho Bachu, we are gonna have some of this. These delicious, fresh little Banh Cuon. They are sizzling hot, perfect little fluffy. You can see how gentle they are. They're a little eggy sort of pancake, a little bit more almost like an omelet. If you had an omelet that was golden, crispy, and perfectly brown on the bottom, they're gonna be wrapped up in this delicious and healthy-esque mustard leaf, which is gonna give it a bit of peppery spice too. So this thing is still cooking. I can feel the heat coming right through the leaf and cooking the bottom of my hand. You can see the gentle texture, almost like gelatinous. Perfect fresh eggs. We watched her whip them up by hand. In here we got a little bit of chili as well as the classic pickled radish and pickled carrot along with the sweetened nook cham. We get some of that right on top. And then we're gonna do a fold over. Some of this just for the locals, the infamous fish mint, which will give it a little bit of funk. And we are gonna get our perfect little packaged Banh Cuon here. First bite, I can't wait for this. I'm Evan, this is Noodlehead. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Oh man. This is everything you want in a snack. Look at how beautiful that is. The green wrapped around the golden, delicious egg. The shrimp just sticking its little tail out. A little bit of the bright red, the spice, the Kai punch in the middle. Whole thing so soft, so tender, and still cooking. It is literally scalding hot in my hand. And with that sweet nook cham, the umami from the fish sauce, the sweetness from the sugar, there's nothing that could be more delicious on a scalding hot day in Saigon. All right. Wow. Chile, nong, yeah. Come on, chị. So good. I mean, if anyone still doesn't believe that this is one of the cheapest and most delicious and best countries in the world, I hope that after watching this video, you want to come find out for yourself. Support the tourism industry in Vietnam. Get back here, support these aunties. They're cooking beautiful food. And the reality is, a market like this is full of locals just doing their Saturday afternoon shopping and eating. They're not going anywhere, so why wait for tomorrow? Get off your arse and get to Vietnam. Enjoy some of the delicious Banh Cuon. You know I am. Oh. What about the money? Banh Cuon. Ốp lên sao vậy? Bún thịt nướng, nem nướng, cháo cà, rau ma, Banh Cuon. Okay, so we're at 6 dishes, $2.40. I think we're very close. We're probably in like the $9, 9 and change range. I think we're gonna be able to get one more. I'm gonna eat a couple more of these, work on this, and then maybe we'll get into the chai, a classic Vietnamese dessert. Make sure you stick around for that. Like this video, support the channel. You don't do that kind of stuff. If there's no engagement, we can't make these kind of videos. It certainly ain't for the money. It's just for the eating and to share our experience in Vietnam with you. One more, just one more, Johnny. Just one more. Daddy needs another Banh Cuon. Oh, these are delicious, man. I can't wait. When Johnny gets from behind the camera, he's gonna smash a couple of these. He's trying to tell me he's full. You're not full. You're not full. Look at this. Wow. It's like a healthy taco. I mean, I lived in Mexico for 5 years. Tacos are incredible. Tacos don't resemble anything healthy. They're just delicious late night street meat. This is literally like a taco-esque snack that is perfectly healthy. Light egg, fresh coconut milk, mustard leaf, fish mint, just a heat-kissed shrimp, some carrots, some daikon vegetables. Phenomenal eating. This is some of the best Vietnamese street food I've ever had in my life. Get it. Before we wrap up our Vietnamese street food tour in Cho Bun Che, we are finishing off our $10 challenge for the day. With one more treat, I need a coffee. I'm absolutely stuffed. Today I've had Banh Cuon, the rice paper thin crepe. I've had so some snails in a coconut milk sauce. I've had bun thit nong, a traditional vermicelli salad with grilled pork and spring rolls. After that, I got in some chao ca, or a rice porridge with some steamed fish. I had rauma, or like a rauma, I don't know how to say it. I had a green drink. I had a healthy vegan drink, and I didn't really like it. But that's okay. It's okay. It's important to try things. Expand your horizons. I tried a green vegan drink, and it tasted like grass. And it made me feel like a cow, and now I just want more steak. Anyways. We're close to the challenge though. We got some Banh Cuon, the small version of Bang Sao afterwards. If you haven't seen our Bang Sao video, I'll link. And I think that will maybe just edge us over our $10 limit if we haven't already got there. Again, thanks so much for watching. I'm Evan, this is Noodlehead, and let's go grab a coffee. Down at this classic old middle of the market cafe. And our auntie and uncle are gonna make us a cafe sueda, so a very traditional Vietnamese coffee. It's a thick Robusta that's been brewed in a little melted filter. After it drips through the fin or the metal filter, it hits sweetened condensed milk, sits on top of that, finish with a little ice, you stir it up, and you get a dense and intense caffeine punch of Robusta and sugar. And it will surely keep us awake for the drive home. So stick around for that. If you haven't already, support the channel. Make sure you get in the comments, let me know what you want to see us do next. We are eating our way across Saigon on our mission to learn everything we can about Vietnamese street food. Xin chào.
Chụp hình bảo lãnh qua Mỹ. Biết cái gì vậy? Biết.
À.
1, 2, 3.
Có gì không? Sắp sửa bà đi nước ngoài. Lâu ơi.
Come on ba. Thank you. We are finishing off our $10 challenge at the market with a cafe sueda. This was our $10 Vietnam street food challenge, filmed entirely in Cho Ba Tu, which is a local market in Binh Tan in the heart of Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. All of the food we had today was absolutely fantastic. If it's your first time watching the channel, again, I'm Evan, so nice to meet you. We got a video down here, a video down here. We got tons more. We're on a mission to eat our way across Saigon and find out everything we can about Vietnamese street food. So come along for the ride. Cheers. This is the Cafe Sueda. That is absolute rocket fuel. We are going to be dancing on the ceiling tonight.